welcome back to Metal Album Warfares here on Metal Band's Chronicles. Well, in the background we're listening to Descented Impact. Great German thrash/death metal band. Anyways, so on this edition of Metal Album Warfares, we got a battle of two albums that came out in the 80s. I'm talking between the early 80s going into the mid 80s. Of course, I'm talking about two pretty scary albums for its time. You know, I'm talking about the debut album by Mercyful Fate Melissa from 1983, released on Road Racer, and yes, King Diamond was quite a scary guy back then, and this was a damn scary album. Versus the sophomore album by Slayer. I'm talking about 1985's Hell Await, released on Metal Blade Records. But you know what? Before we do this track by track analysis and get into seeing which album's going to be the victor here, hell, let's have a swig of beer. Cheers. Alright, a little bit of fuel for the fire. Let's get started. Okay, so Mercyful Fate Melissa opens up with Evil. Phenomenal track. Catchy as hell. Guitar riffs by Denner and Sherman. Versus Hell Await. The self-titled track, obviously, from Hell Await. Don't gotta talk much more about it, do we? This is a tough one, man. Both are killer intros to two killer albums. But I think I'm gonna have to go with Evil on this one. Catchier riffs, even though Hell Awaits is a badass track. Okay, so then we got Curse of the Pharaohs versus Kill Again. Oh man, Curse of the Pharaohs is another great track. But I think I'm gonna pick Kill Again on this one. Just a rip-roaring speed metal type of track, man. Okay, then we got Into the Coven versus At Dawn They Sleep. Now, the thing notable about this album, Hell Awaits, is the fact that Slayer did take a more epic approach in their songwriting. There's lengthier songs on here compared to any other Slayer album. And it definitely has a Mercyful Fate type of influence. They were very influenced by Mercyful Fate at the time and their dual guitar attack, you know, by Denner and Sherman. Ooh, but I'm going to pick both really good tracks. I'm going to go with Into the Coven, I think, for this one. Just a great track. So then we have At the Sound of the Demon Bell versus Praise of Death. At the Sound of the Demon Bell versus Praise of Death. Oh my god. Which one do we pick? I think I'm gonna go with Praise of Death. Just a brilliant Slayer song, you know. So then we got Black Funeral. Oh man, what a great track. Versus Necrophiliac. Oh my goodness. I'm going with Black Funeral for this one. Just a killer track, man. Definitely an evil track for that time, too. So then we got Satan's Fall, the epic of the album, versus Crypts of Eternity. Great track. Great track, but I'm going with Satan's Fall. Yep. Then we got the melodic Melissa versus Hardening the Arteries. Ooh. I think I'm going to go with Hardening the Arteries. Okay, let's add up and see who won here. Okay, so Kill Again, Praise of Death, Mercyful Fate Melissa wins in this battle of these two gargantuan albums from the 1980s. Both tremendous albums. No matter what, I don't know. Name which one you like the best in the comments section. Alright guys, stay tuned for more here with Metal Album Warfares. And keep it metal.